Hello, this is my YouTube channel and welcome to No More Programming here. So, my name is Amanda and my purpose in life is really basically to appreciate and notice all the good and healthy food that we have out there, and also ensure that we are talking about it, try and inspire people, try and let people know about it. So yeah, that's basically what I'm here for as well. But today we'll be doing our series, which is Food Diary with Amanda. Here what we do is, normally just I'm talking about my food experiences. I'm talking about the feelings that food gives me, the feelings that I see food giving other people. How do they relate with their food? What are their concerns when it comes to food? And just the way it treats them or treats me. So it's just food experiences. Some of them are personal, from what I have personally experienced, and some of them are just observatory, some that I have seen from other people, and I've been inspired to write about, or I've been inspired to make note of. So it's not like warning sessions like it usually is with nutritionists. I am a nutritionist, a proud one, but I want this space to be a calm one. I want this space to be a place where we can all, talk about our experiences. So if you have something that you relate with while we do, while I recite or do some of these food diary notes, please do let us know as well how your experience was, because I believe in learning from each other. I believe in learning from experience. I mean, if you experience something and you don't learn anything out of it, for lack of a better word, that might be not very wise. So today we're going to be doing our food diary note, which is titled The Other Side. Enjoy it. Life is short, a mantra on many lips for years on end, and yet now, with one blow to the entire globe, we all are fighting for that very life we thought entitled to. The homeless and homeful alike, the rich and the poor alike, black and white alike, young and old alike. Doing all we can to keep breathing, because life is hard, but it's also one big photo booth of beautiful cake moments. It's a struggle to fend, but a sweet taste to eat the fended apple pie. It's a journey putting your heart on the line to discover who your own are, but a joy to sit at the table with them once found. So love on yourself by staying safe, because there's more cheesecake on the other side of this crisis. Okay, so that was the food diary note. The other side was brief, I know, but sometimes we don't need to say so much to express what we think or what we are feeling. And at this point, I think when I wrote this, I was in the spirit of seeing how hard the crisis had hit everyone, and the fact that it was non-discriminatory, even for even babies. Some of them were struggling with the same crisis, the same corona that we're talking about. So for me, it was hard to see. I know it was hard for all of us to see, and I was just hoping, you get to just be hopeful and pray that this thing ends. So what were we supposed to do as we stay safe? Because that was the main point, just keep staying safe, do all you can to keep yourself safe, because this was also another fight for personal responsibility. If you are not responsible for yourself, if you are, taking this lightly, or seeming like, or thinking it's something that has been maybe forged by higher authorities, if you are just not taking heed of any of the precautions, and living life a little recklessly, it most likely would get to you. But also, if you were some of the people were actually taking heed, but maybe some of them were hit by this crisis or this disease way earlier, before any actual precautions could be set up, or any concrete discoveries could be made of this very deadly but and very merciless disease. So I'm guessing some people even lost their lives because of, being among the first people to get exposed to it without really understanding or really having precautions out there that would guide us. So it was unfortunate. It has been unfortunate. Lives have been lost. Presidents have died. World leaders have died. Um, young children have not escaped this. People that have underlying diseases, I mean, you already have a disease that you have to deal with and treat and manage, and then Corona comes and says, okay, if you have an underlying disease, that makes it easier for me. I felt that was really cruel. I mean, someone is already struggling with something, and then you bring something else on top of that. It just doesn't seem, fair or right. But what I felt we could do in the face of something that seemed powerful at that time, not now, because now we know better than we knew before when it had just started, but what gave us more power at that point is, be hopeful, do your part, but be hopeful, and don't lose your motivation to stay alive. Don't lose your purpose to stay alive, because sometimes those are the things that actually help us get through tough times. And so, yeah, that's why I wrote this, just to, you know tell me, but also tell the world out there that, what, it's going to be better on the other side of this whole crisis. We'll come out better, we'll come out well molded, we'll come out well learned, and life will be so much better. And I believe we'll have prepared more for for a crisis in the future that would come up like this. I can see so many countries are setting up systems they never had before. Their health care is improving so much better because of this kind of crisis. People are becoming more aware of health. People are becoming extremely interested in nutrition and good feeding, because that is the source of a healthy body and a strong and fighting body. If you eat right, then definitely your body is going to, in the face of disease, in the face of stress, in the face of crisis like this, it's going to actually not go down without a fight. And that's very important, because that fight may actually help you preserve your life. So that's why I wrote this, because I felt, yes, we were in a tough place, but at the end of it all, we would definitely see a better world, would definitely see a better life. And so we just have to hang in there. We have to fight back. Don't give up, just keep going, and do you, but do you carefully. Keep safe as much as you can, because that's the best way to love yourself right now. If you love who you are, if you love your life, you'd keep safe. So yeah, that's where this came from. Thank you so much for being here. I've had a great time with you today. Those who are new here, please do give us a likey if you liked this video. Also, you can comment, tell me what your food experiences have been, especially during this tough time. What have you seen as something important that we can all learn from? And yeah, you can also share the video. Let's all get to talking. I love to use the phrase that we need to break barriers on food. I know everyone thinks eating food is as simple as eat food, and that's where the bigger problem is, because everyone thinks it's obvious. People are actually not asking questions on food. People are actually not talking questions on food. People are actually not discussing challenges on food, because they think it's an inferior, or it would make you sound or seem quite foolish or ignorant. But that's not the case. We need to start breaking the silence on food, because we have been struggling too much with eating, and how to do it moderately but in a healthy way. We have been struggling with emotions that are so connected to eating. We have been struggling with depression. We have been struggling with so much that food is either the cause or the medicine to it. So I believe we need to start talking about these things, and that's why this channel was created. So until next time, when we do another food diary note, thank you so much for being here, and do remember that good food is the root of a happy body. So eat good food. Until next time.